Righty again. This is Philip Lawrence Sherrod, poet. This will be the last reading, terminating the book number 8. 47 poems, 7 etchings, written in 1986, called Purple Shit Hits the Fan. And the story goes that in 1986, I received an ISBN number of 0939826-006 from the Library of Congress. Catalog card number was 8572875. The book was typeset in QUARDO 15. And on the front cover was an etching titled "A Man on Crutches with a Lunch Pail." And the story goes is that checking with them in 1987, 88, and 89, they said they had no record of it, no ISBN number, no card catalog number. So, was I blacklisted? Was I censored by the government? Because at that same time, or a little later, giving the show of street painters to in the center of Manhattan, at Lincoln Center, and being told that I had to take a painting down immediately or they were going to fire everyone connected with Lincoln Center and the art exhibition. And told me to take it down immediately or they were going to cause me trouble. So I went and took it down and put up 2 human heads to replace the nude piece called Sweet Marvin and the Flowered Wall, which was a nude, and a homosexual that asked me to paint him in the grandeur of himself. And nothing was obscene about the issue, but that's a story behind the story. I'm going to read to you out of, in my disgust, Purple Shit Hits the Fan. I'm going to read to you the last 10 poems, and there are 3 other readings of the same book. 1 to 10, 10 to 20, and the third reading was 20 to 40, and this is going to be 30 to 46. Anyway, here goes. And his character, that little girl with saucer eyes, a comic strip, blue-white like porcelain sockets from Tin Pan Alley, always hustling with some idea about the shadows and glass and broken images, like in dreams. Rag women or rag men's equal to a Narcissus, and polar profiles proud on 48th Street. Spinelli, Sicilian jeweler with jeweler eyes, replaced at 18 because he was blind. Yet 30 and a half, selling out his soul for T2s like Creon, Jocasta, or Natalie, stripping the flesh off the ball, shipping the flesh on to the epay one for life, the fun, death of the sun, on the poet's tongue, assaulting her eyes with images, be it sex or pain, or the golden calf, a warning, images, faces, feces, to human faces, human kisses, or ass kicks, or selfies, or self, Judas asking about the golden pens, stuck in image, stuck in brain, stuck in eye, like Moses, like Oedipus, chasing the rainbow, and which Christ is ours. Oedipus Rex, image out of mind, truth blowing faces to faces to faces, blowing across transparent faces, blowing across transparent fuses and dynamite faces, faces from mental blackout, or Con Edison flunk out, or electrical blowout, or education thrown out. More than faces and images appear with pain, hallucination, or one individual, indivisible, and all for one, country, allegiance, faces, promises, faces, feces, promises, facial illusions or city cop-outs, policemen on duty without faces, having alien looks and badges and numbers and face, and stand there and let it happen. You, a Cancer in a Cancerian country, New York City being a Gemini city, astrologically without cancer, bad disease, and super ecology at your leisure and your pleasure. You, 33 3/4 in the sea of his nature, as asking, pinball, angel, Mr. Lusk, could you give me a damn? One stanza, 3 beats, 4-2, and I'll see you in the funny papers, in the comic strip, stripping for sex, or on Broadway living it up, the sex act, or a live act for sex, or sexing the act upon you, or he, or she, or on first page of reality acting it up, covered in boundaries, or pastel images, or acts like a suburban wife, frozen to the gills, a fish drowning in newsprint, an artist in solar images, the sun on your face, pain, faces frowning on love for the money of falling white, the rose dries up. Metals falling, while the poet dives down deep in metaphor images, dying of pain dies, while the painter drives down deep in a menstrual stroke of images and dies falling. So much for the fucking fall or attraction of gravity, and NS1NA as centenary, scintillating to his glorious, ever-glorious angel-trodden heaven, falling from face, from grace, a fallen angel with wax wings falling like Icarus, 34-4, eating angel cake, angel dust, or angel food, angelically like a fallen angel fish eating his heart out, trying to crawl on to land, laughing till he died. Used to be fucking one shocking, or Emmaus with hard exteriors, to females too soft, bugs with soft interiors, like PS highlighted in wet, Roman spirits Roman, with the physical hook noses to something's 31 paper daily news, sports final. It's Alabama in the polls, USC, Oklahoma 2-3, with football booted, now over to two black Hinduan men in from Pakistan, crossing the boundary, strutting like parakeets, wooing their love and cooing and cussing and fussing and too hard that we be lean, and it pulling hair, pink fingers flooding my mind like Neptunian magic, like Roman life turns me on. And those tender white pink fingers, which brings no ring of Italian delicious decadence, hourglass masters, or mine like time ticking. 31 and a half. Something's not right in the nose of things. There's an ill wind in from Denmark. One class, like things are little to know about everything, as all's Italian females, using pink faces, fingers, neck, and no thumbs. Nervous, psychological, splotches, making the male more aggressive, crazy, that you feel that way, like little sluts have got in the rut, and smoking the explicatives to marching in their scanty outfits. The expedition was private, parts more illicit with her V open fly and a formation of jeans like egg blue, open to suggestive pounds or dollars to something's not right in the smell of things, crotchet or not. VI disease, and no cooler up but exposed, but so ingenuous, insidious, of promoting the flower, makes me want to drop a nickel into the slot and writer reality. Less character than little girl with saucer eyes, blue-white like porcelain sockets from Tin Pan Alley, always hustling shadows and glass and broken images like dreams. We ragmen's, we Narcissus profiles, proud on 48th Street, Spinelli jeweler with large eyes, selling out his soul to platinum over gold. Shipping and stripping. Number one, to pay of life the fun, death of the sun on the poet's tongue, assaulting the eyes with images, sex or pain or the golden calf. Images, 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 not caught and put in a box. All right, that's to number 46, which really is 20 or 30 to 46. On this book, I want to explain there seem to be about 5 ways to write poetry. One is to write it as they teach it. Another is to teach it beyond what they know, with greater sensitivity towards sound and using words abstractly to create a rhythm of song. And I maintain that we've driven ourselves from secure highways onto the eternal T.S. Eliot wasteland desert. So you people living in Utah and Arizona are on the front lines a living life. In New York City, some of us prefer to live with the Word. And again, this is read in as the audible spoken word in 2015 and written again in 1986. All right, purple shit hits the fan, 47.7 etchings. For all of you to wonder if the artist is ahead of their time or ahead of you as the people. Again, Philip Lawrence Sherrod, poet, giving to you Purple Shit Hits the Fan. In 4 pieces on YouTube. So look up each coherent and read 1 to 46 to get a coherent message of the total song, of some degree of discontent.